Hey guys, Darin Marques with Huntington and Ellis. I am here today at 669 Overlook Rim here in McDonald Highlands. So this is a good friend of mine, longtime client. I think I've known Steve since I was like 18 years old, right? Steve is a great builder here in Las Vegas, custom home builder. He's done probably, how many homes?
Over 300.
300 homes here in the Valley, and I know you've got like 10 or 15 going here in McDonald Highlands
Yes,
right now.
Yep.
Okay, so Steve with Westpoint Development Group, and the architect on this home was Richard Luke.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, and this house is just about 7,200 square feet. We've got 5 bedrooms, 7 bath, 8-car garage. We're going to take you inside for an incredible tour of this home. And one of the main reasons today, not just the inspirational side of building and what it looks like when one of these great homes are completed, but what I wanted to walk you through and why Steve is here today is because one of the questions I always get about building is, what is the process like, right? Everybody hears different timelines. And so, 12 months, 18 months, it all depends on what people are factoring in there. And so just a little rundown on that, Steve. Typically, what are you seeing right now as far as construction timelines? From the time that somebody buys a lot, they design, what, typically 6 months?
It's usually somewhere between 3 to 4 months for the design process and the plans. It's somewhere right now about 3 months in plan check.
Okay, so you're 7 months in before you even go in vertical.
Correct.
Okay. So that's a good time frame.
So then depending on the house, whether it's a slab on grade or like some of these homes here, we're built up on the mountainside, so we have a lot of retaining walls that we build, and we have to build those walls and the swimming pools before we even build the house.
Yeah.
We build up the lots backwards.
And when you say slab on grade, that's typically just a flat lot slab. And then this is the one thing where, people sometimes don't understand when they see the cost of the home, and they think, well, and they start to factor in their head, oh, well, I've heard it's only $300 a square foot to build, right?
So at one point it was until recently.
But I think one of the biggest things is just the infrastructure and retaining walls and all the stuff that goes into this, a lot like this, before you start to go vertical. What are you seeing as far as cost per square foot on average? I mean, I know it's always hard to kind of hold to that because there's different materials and stuff.
Exactly. It really depends on the finishes that you select. Every house is different.
Okay.
Is it a 1-story or a 2-story? A 1-story is more cost effective to build than a 2-story, because in a 2-story we have balcony rails, we have exterior decks, we have elevators, and all those things drive the cost of the house. You can get a bigger house on the lot, but again, a 2-story is more expensive than a single.
Gotcha, okay.
For us as builders, the structure is what it is.
Yeah.
There's not a big variable to cost.
Okay.
It's what are we doing to it? We're going to do $50,000 in cabinets inside or $500,000. That's what affects the budget, is the finishes.
Okay.
Right now, we're averaging around the $350 square foot mark right now.
Okay.
But it's inching up more and more every day.
And that doesn't factor in the lot? That
No.
doesn't factor in interior design?
No plans, no permit fees. That's the house itself.
Got it, okay.
So your architect fees, interior design, if you're doing that would be on top. But it does include all your finishes, your flooring, your appliances, everything's in the house.
Okay, so that's a great segue. So speaking about finishes, let's take a walk inside now and talk about some of the great finishes. I love this home. The black matte cabinets, the
nice.
oak finishes, it's really cool. So let's go inside, guys, and take a look. So tell us a little bit what you did here as we walk in. Obviously high ceilings.
Yeah, these are 14-foot ceilings. All the interior doors on this house have the inlays.
Yep.
We do kerf mold. There's no casing on the doors.
Okay.
This house is completely insulated. We run between 16 and 18 SEER air conditioners. This house is a foam cocoon insulation.
I was just going to ask you.
All interior walls are insulated. Between the floors are insulated. The interior walls is more for sound.
Okay.
Just to keep the house more quiet. All of our houses have lightweight concrete on any wood subfloors.
Okay.
So it just makes the house more solid.
Okay.
These are custom. So.
Awesome, and there's some great features here. We've got the, which looks like we converted into a champagne room. So.
yeah, this one.
Yep.
This is the upstairs wine.
Then we've got another great wine cellar
We have
downstairs.
a main wine cellar downstairs. We have, if you look to the doors, these are fully automated retractable doors.
Especially a lot of times people always have this perception of modern homes that you walk in and it's got a really cold feeling to it.
Yeah.
And you see that when it's like all white or whatever.
Yeah.
But I love what they did here with the matte black and the oak. It really creates a lot of warmth in the home, but still gives you that modern feel.
This house, we have a roof deck on top.
Yeah, now that was pretty cool. We were standing up earlier and we're out on this roof deck and it completely hangs out over this cliff here. So if you don't like heights, it's not the place for you to go.
It's not the place for you. Even like this house next door, we're
Yeah.
building this house as well. And you can just see the decks and the cantilevers and how these things hang over. There's a serving bar, and this pockets into the wall as well, so it just completely opens the bar to the outside. The house is completely home automation. It is restaurant controlled. The keypad's over there on the wall. Do your
That's
air
pretty cool.
conditioning. You can do unlock the door for somebody to come visit you.
Cameras, all that stuff's attached
Cameras,
to
everything's
that.
right there.
That's cool. All right, guys, we're now here at the lower level of this great home, and we are in the bar, entertainment, theater. I mean, everything in this house is pretty incredible. Backlit onyx, walk-in wine cellar there, true wine cellar, holds over, what was he telling us,
3,000 bottles.
So tell us about some of the things that went through the construction process down here. I know you guys were involved with the design of the bar and everything.
This is us. We come up with a lot of things kind of on the fly. There's a lot of planning that goes with doing stuff like this. Everything has to be planned out, thought, measured, remeasured, how you're going to do it, where you're going to get your power sources from, how are we going to control it, making sure that we have enough power and for our islands and all of our stuff that we have going on down here. This is our AV closet for this house. All of our home automation, distributed audio systems, everything come here.
All right, guys, so we're here in one of my favorite spots of this house, and what I like is the way that theaters are being designed now. For a while, like every home had them, but they had stadium seating and really uncomfortable seats, and you couldn't lay down and really enjoy your theater. But I like what they're doing now with a lot of these theaters where obviously they've got this big built-in couch area here where they can lay down, and then so the traditional seating. And then if you want to sit at the bar here and have some drinks, all set up for that as well. I mean, I love the backlighting. You've got the LED, is that LED lights up there?
Yep, these are RGBs. You can
Okay.
change these colors to any color you like.
Okay.
We actually added this in. This was kind of I don't want to call it an afterthought, but
Okay.
to put the seating here and underlight it, and that way you can just sit here and watch your movie or something, grab a cocktail. Not every theater has to be lounge chairs.
Kick back in the lounge.
Yeah.
Yep. No, this is awesome, man. I recall him saying there's 3 master bedrooms in this house.
Yes.
Is that correct? So you've got
Yeah,
one up, you've got 2 down.
2 down.
And so let's take a walk. We'll walk down this hall here. I notice he's got some other rooms down here.
One of the downstairs bedrooms. This also acts as our pool bath.
And really nice high ceilings. Check out this bathroom here. This is really great. Again, with the warmth of the woods, the matte black finish on the cabinets. And as we go through each room, I'm going to show you the different sinks because today that's been one of the things I've been the most impressed by is that every room has a completely different, truly custom sink. Some, including this one, I've never seen anything like this before. Obviously, the faucet I have, but the base of the sink itself is pretty cool.
This is really cool too, the way that this wood comes down.
Oh yeah,
it
the
comes
feature wall
across.
here.
It's just really nice piece.
Yeah,
Very nice piece.
this is cool.
Also, again, on every house we do, there's no curbs in our showers. Walk right in, nothing to step over.
So keep in mind, it's a brand new home. Buyers have just moved into, and as we know in this market, things are hard to get right now as we're finding appliances can sometimes be 5 months back ordered. Why it's really important to be working with a experienced custom home builder who can be proactive and get ahead of those things
Exactly.
before they become problems,
The
right?
lead times are really, it's getting really hard. The advantage of building is every house has equity.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Yeah,
The disadvantage is time.
yeah, makes sense.
So
What are you seeing right now? So I know on the front end, we're looking at about 7 months to get started, 7 to 8 months before you're actually breaking ground. Once you break ground, how long are you typically seeing for completion? 12 to 18 months?
It depends on the house. A house like this, again, because we're coming up the mountains backwards, probably around 18 months.
Okay.
A house that's slab on grade, we have no retaining walls, we can just go build the house, somewhere between 12 and 14.
Oh, okay.
So it just depends on the house.
Yeah. So this is the other master bedroom downstairs, and I'm going to show you my favorite thing that I found today. If I was a kid, I would constantly be in here playing with this for hours. I'd probably want to fill it up, but check out this sink. This is like the coolest thing ever. Maybe I'm just the one impressed by it, I don't know, but I thought it was a really cool feature. And again, being custom home, this is something you're not going to see in any home in town. This is something that, again, is truly a custom feature of this house itself.
This is one of my favorite tiles. Just has that.
The wall. Yeah, I was
It
just gonna
has
I was looking here, and it's got kind of the rough finish. Almost has a metallic look to it.
Like a graphite.
Yeah, like graphite. Yeah.
I see this wall right here. These tiles are bookmarked.
Okay.
So each piece they're actually put together. It's
Not a bad spare bathroom.
teardrop
Yeah, that's
ceiling
cool.
faucet.
Now the challenge with these bedrooms is that you have guests come visit, they'll never want to leave. So, all right, guys, we're at the final and my favorite feature of this entire home, which is the master bedroom here.
Yeah, the
and
bathroom's awesome.
yeah, this is pretty cool. So let's take a walk through. This is always a question I always get in showing the house. Ceiling height.
And this room down here is 14 feet. We have linear fireplaces. These are all electric. These are much more efficient.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I see this becoming really popular
Very
now.
popular.
Everybody's going away from gas, they're going to the electric. And these still put out heat and everything, right?
Yeah.
So it's got heating units and stuff in it.
Uh-huh.
And then something I want to point out on this wall over here, 85-inch TV against this wall. Looks tiny. I shouldn't say tiny, but it looks small in comparison to this wall. So give you some perspective on how big that wall is. So built-in sauna.
There's an IR sauna, infrared.
Okay.
This is not your typical steam shower.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
This tub is designed, the water actually comes out of the ceiling, and it's actually made to flow over and into these rocks.
Very cool. One of the things I liked too that they did was just adding that mirror. And I know it's like a simple thing, but it makes this room feel so much bigger. Yeah.
There's no curves again to step over. This is steam shower.
Okay.
Body sprays.
And I'm assuming that's got little pieces down there for steam, right?
Yeah,
That's where the steam comes from.
The actual controllers in the very middle, you can see it.
And that wall, that feature wall there against and all the backlighting versus the mirror sitting right in. And this has again washer and dryer.
We also have a steam unit in here.
Nice.
Just put your clothes in there and steam, no ironing.
If I had this, I'd actually put my clothes away after I wash them. Maybe. And I like with the natural light in the closet. I know that's something.
Yeah.
When showing homes, something all people always love is. I mean, I know one of the main important factors of these homes when you show them is people want big master bedrooms, big master closets, natural light in the closet, especially for the women that are getting dressed and they want to make sure that
I suggest that if you can't do it with a window, at least skylights.
Yeah.
Just bring that light in there. I like light myself.
I do
Laundry
too.
rooms.
Yeah.
I like natural light in the laundry room if you can do it.
Yeah. So you don't feel like you're in a closet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In a dungeon.
I noticed you guys even did that here with having windows up on the top.
Transom windows.
Yeah. All right, guys, we are wrapping up here today at this great home, 669 Overlook Rim. There we go.
There you go.
I want to thank you for your time again, Steve. We are out here on one of the greatest features of this home as we finish up, which is the viewing deck here. As you can see, you've got incredible views of the valley. You're tucked up here in the mountains. And as we wrap up, one important thing I want to talk about is if you're going out and you're looking at land and you're trying to decide, what lot to pick, I think it's an important thing to engage with a general contractor early on.
I encourage that to everyone.
Save yourself some money up front.
If you're looking at something, call me after you've looked at it though. Make sure you like it. Then call me, and then what's going to be from a buildable standpoint.
Yeah, I think that's always an important factor is doing that. Meet with your builder, get to know them, walk the lots, and that way you guys can be proactive, making sure that you don't run into any problems down the road. If you guys are looking to build a home, if you've got any questions about building, Steve is the man here in the valley. Reach out to him. You want to give him your number, Steve?
Yeah, my number's 702-739-9033.
Awesome. And you guys have a website?
Yeah, it's www.westpointdevelopment.com. We have a lot of homes on there you can look at, from Tuscan style to contemporary. I've been doing it for 30 years, and there's 30 years of pictures on there.
Thanks, guys, and we'll see you again soon.